I've been trying to get out of here all day. I was supposed to be gone first thing in the morning. I think I really underestimated how not ready for a trip the bus was. You know, there's all kinds of stuff I need that's not in here. There's all kinds of things in here that I don't want to be bringing with me. You know, I have to say, it feels a little surreal getting back to life. Like, I've been hunkered down here for so long. In the beginning, it was like, oh no, this is awful. I can't go anywhere. And then last week I had to take my mother to the dentist, and it was like, you mean I gotta go somewhere? Sometimes it's hard getting back to your life. Even if, you know, you love your life and you really want to get back to it, sometimes it's hard. If I can get 2 hours under my belt tonight, that's 2 hours less I have to drive tomorrow, and I don't want this trip to be a thrash like the last one was, you know, where I was having to drive like hundreds and hundreds of miles every day, because the way it's going, it looks like it's shaping up to be that anyway, but I was kind of hoping to avoid that.
If I'm being honest, I just didn't let it show. But turns out all along I was already ready to go. I guess you just didn't know. I was already ready to go.
I'm driving with all the windows open, all the curtains blowing. Didn't do it on purpose. It was just an accident, you know, just one more thing I forgot to do. Close the windows, tie back the curtain, but it looks really pretty, you know, it's like pink ghosts just flying around behind me. My plan is to drive about 2 hours, and then I'm going to sleep at the parking lot at the Mohegan Sun Casino. And the casino itself is open, but I'm not planning to go inside because, you know, I don't love casinos even in good times. And in a pandemic, yeah, I think I'll pass. But I am going to take them up on the free parking, though. My low battery thing keeps popping on, so I might lose you. If I do, I'll just... 1 second, buddy. This guy is one impatient little dude. If he wants to go this way, then that's the way you're going. The phone battery died. You probably figured that out. I wish I had it for the drive in here because it's this huge place with all these light up signs, and they would normally be directing you to different parking structures and valets, and they all just say closed. This is the winter parking lot. That's what it's called, and I think it's the only one that's open. I don't think it's normally where the RVs park because I've seen photos of RVs here, and it looks like they're in kind of a remote and interesting area, but all the signs just lead to this lot, so it seems like it's the only one they're using. That is not some random weirdo in the car parked right next to the bus. That's Nancy. We're going to be camping together. She arrived sometime in the night, and she parked a lot further away, but then she moved over so she could go in the bus to pee. That's one of the problems of car camping. Going to the bathroom is sometimes a little more complicated than it is for me. Nancy carries this little shower tent type thing, and she has a porta potty that goes in there. She's well equipped, but it's frowned on to set that up in a casino parking lot. Luckily, we're staying tonight at my friend Leanne's house, so bathrooms are not going to be an issue there. Nancy thinks Captain's cute. She doesn't know him yet.
Who's a good boy? Hi, Captain.
If I'm being honest, I just didn't let it show. But turns out all along I was already ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. I guess you just didn't know. I was already ready to go. Ready to go.
We're getting on a ferry. The Cape May, New Jersey ferry, to be specific. It's going to take us from New Jersey into Delaware in just under 2 hours. It doesn't buy us anything time-wise. I mean, it'd be pretty much the same speed as if we drove, maybe even a little longer. But we're going to be on the ocean. That counts for something with me. Go down. Everybody's scanning for sea creatures down on the lower deck. Hope we see something. When I used to go diving a lot in California, like sometimes you'd be on the dive boat and 100, 200 dolphins, a whole pod would come and just swim with the boat, I used to dive so much. I used to dive like a couple nights a week off the beach, and then I'd usually go out every Wednesday on this one dive boat. And man, diving was like church to me. I loved it. I haven't been diving since before I opened the store. And it's basically, the store did eat my life. That's part of it. And I had a couple of weird experiences, like the last 2 times I dove. I never can remember whether it's dived or dove. But anyway, the last 2 times, the second to last time, I had like a total panic attack. And then the last time, a guy actually died on the trip. Like it wasn't straight up dive related. The guy had a heart attack, but it was, it had to do with the conditions, and yeah, a guy died. It's hard to let go of that one. But then there were some other things. I'll talk about that another time. But it's hard to get back to it, because it's just hard. First of all, I'm on the East Coast now, so diving's totally different here, and I'd have to almost start over, and you have to be in good shape. Well, okay, it's chicken or egg, because diving is really good exercise. So I've never been like a gym person, but I always was really active, and I was, in good shape because I was active and I was diving all the time. And yeah, I'm not in good shape now, that's for sure. Definitely could not fit into my wetsuit now. I wonder if I'm ever going to dive again. Look, there's one straight ahead. Straight ahead there was a fin. I don't know if it's this. Look, 2,
Oh, I see it. I see
3,
them. Come right
4, 5. There's a whole bunch there. There's like 5 of them there.
Turns out all along I was already ready to go. I guess you just didn't know. And now I'm back doing all that I wanted. I'm gonna finish all the things that I started. If I'm being honest, I just didn't let it show. But turns out all along I was already ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. I guess you just didn't know. I was already ready to go. Ready to go. Might as well be lifting up off the floor. Everything feels so much better than it did before. Jumping off now, I know this is living. Taking no time, getting up to the ceiling. And if I'm being honest, I just didn't let it show. But turns out all along I was already ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. I guess you just didn't know. I was already ready to go.
Well, we're finally here. We're in Leanne's driveway, that is. Yeah, we're going to the campsite tomorrow, but it's been a little weird here tonight, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Yeah. I have been thinking, I was thinking the whole way here about the scuba thing and about how I don't understand why I'm letting these things be obstacles for me, Okay, I'm heavier than I was before, so I'll get a new wetsuit. Okay, it's the East Coast, they dive different. Well, I can find out about that. I might have to take a class or two. Now, the bad experiences, if I'm going to let bad experiences keep me from doing things, there's an awful lot of things I'm not going to be doing. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get on that. And meanwhile, the 3 of us, me, Nancy, and Leanne, are going to go tomorrow to the campground. And I'm not going to tell you yet I'm not going to tell you where we're going. You're going to have to come back next week and see that video. But I think you're going to like it. It's going to be fun for me because I haven't camped with other people in a long time. I camped with Gina in Ehrenberg, kinda. It was like just a brief stopover. But really, it hasn't been since Skoolie Palooza. And now comes the part where I tell you to watch this Skoolie Palooza video. I think you'll like it. And I'll see you next week, where I'll show you the new place we're going. Good night. No, this doesn't work very well.